Andrew Kegel. Andrew, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me on.
The price tag of this purchase was what?
It was roughly $2.5 million.
Okay, and why did you think this virtual land was worth $2.5 million?
Well, there's a lot of attributes about virtual land that are similar to real land. So, for example, there's a scarcity to it. There's location value if there's a lot of visitor traffic there, and there's the utility from it. And so I think if you were to imagine the metaverse like a monopoly board, but rather than having, just 28 parcels of land and 8 players, there's many more parcels of land that you can develop and potentially millions and millions of users that you can collect rent from and you can create immersive experiences for.
And I think that's what's key to remember about this, that it's just like, I know it's hard to wrap your head around, it's just like buying real land. If you had a parcel of land in Times Square and you can put up billboards and rent them out, or build a telco tower and rent them out also, then you can make a lot of money. And so, Andrew, I'm wondering if you're actually making money. This parcel, this is a 116 parcel estate. It's in Decentraland. It's in the Fashion District. And so I imagine it's high traffic. Have you monetized this?
So right now, there's not a lot of traffic there. It's land under development. Mm-hmm. And March of next year, we're teaming up with Decentraland to have a massive fashion week there that's going to attract major brands from all over the world. And they're going to have virtual runways and virtual fashion shows displaying various NFTs and various gear that people's avatars can wear. And that's a huge market. I mean, if you just read the news, you hear about Gucci, Chanel, Ralph Lauren, Nike, Adidas, that are all getting into the metaverse and selling these NFTs as sort of skins and wearables that people can use on their avatars. It's a massive market.
How much money do you think this could actually be worth? I mean, when you put down $2.5 million, I'm thinking that you're thinking there's going to be a return to this, and there's a time frame for this return. What would that be?
There's already going to be a big return, but let's think about it this way. The metaverse is a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity that's going to change the way most consumer technology is used. People don't quite see this yet, but it's the next iteration of social media. It's the next iteration of computing, education, advertising, and shopping. And so when you put all this together, it's really going to change the way the internet is used. If you want to sort of envision what it is that we're doing, by buying this virtual land, we're going to aim to be a virtual landlord in the metaverse, and we're in a sense pre-purchasing advertising space. So as more people congregate, and Mark Zuckerberg has predicted there'll be billions of people using the metaverse in the next few years, but you think about the value of that land as there's more visitor traffic walking around, it's priceless. And this is why I've said that before. This is, in my perspective, a fantastic deal. Even since we've purchased it, people have been approaching us and have offered us more money to buy that parcel of land. What we specifically purchased in the Fashion District was 116 parcels. Each parcel is equivalent in the real world to 52 feet by 52 feet. And so when you multiply that by 116, you can see it's a massive parcel of land that we're going to develop to hold fashion shows and various events.
There's a little bit of, if you build it, they will come sort of mentality to all of this, isn't there? Because, I mean, Mark Zuckerberg, who renamed his own company Meta, can predict 1 billion visitors in the next few years. But the fact of the matter is, Decentraland right now, at any given point in time, has pretty low. I mean, it's a fraction of a percent of that 1 billion forecast right now.
For sure. And there's going to be various metaverses that are all going to succeed. But let's take a look at it. Right now, the metaverse is primarily event-driven. And if you look at the dance music DJ festival that Decentraland held on late October, that attracted not only some of the top DJs in the world, but over 50,000 unique visitors. My prediction is when we hold our fashion event, that's going to have a lot of household names, iconic brands participating, we'll be able to attract 300,000 to 400,000 unique visitors over the course of that week. If you were an advertiser or a brand, you want to get in there and find a way to sort of introduce your brand to this new younger generation, this new demographic. What we're going to create is going to be the Fifth Avenue or the Rodeo Drive of the metaverse, where people will be able to go there and browse various things that they can purchase, not just for their avatars, but for their actual lives.
Andrew, good speaking with you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Andrew Kegel.